Alright, now when I was a kid, it was your responsibility to entertain yourself. And the best way to do that was to play stupid-ass games like hide and seek. Now, I don't mean to brag, but I'm a pretty big deal when it comes to hide and seek. I could find all the best hiding spots. My ass would be missing for days at a time. Well, it's been 2 hours. I don't feel like looking for his ass anymore. Let's go play Nintendo. Eventually, I just pop up in the middle of nowhere. People are in the middle of my eulogy and shit. Oh my god, my baby's alive! God damn it, do you have any idea what this funeral cost? I wasn't like my dumbass friend Michael, who'd be standing there behind a lamp with his eyes closed and shit. They can't see me if I can't see them. Michael, you could have at least turned the lamp off. You're on a goddamn spotlight, for Christ's sake. The only problem is, sometimes in hide and seek, I'd get a little ambitious and it would get me into trouble. For example, one day we were playing at my friend Steven's house, and I got the brilliant idea to hide in his dryer. Now, what could possibly go wrong there? It's just a big, heavy appliance that could kill me if I wasn't careful. What's the big deal? So I squeeze my ass in there like an idiot. I have Michael shut the door for me. You want me to turn it on tumble dry just to make it look more inconspicuous? Michael, if you touch any of those buttons out there, I will stone cold stunner you into the damn stratosphere. You understand me? I'm all cramped and uncomfortable, just hoping nothing horrific happens, like I suffocate or, God forbid, lose the goddamn hide-and-seek game. I start leaning back, trying to get cozy in this goddamn thing, and just as I do that, the drum of the dryer starts to spin backwards. So instead of sitting on my ass like I was, now I'm sitting on my neck with all my body weight pressing down on me. Now, it's important to note that I'm not a claustrophobic person, or at least I wasn't before I got stuck in a fucking dryer. I'm filled with panic. I'm laying there thinking, oh my god, this is how I'm gonna die. In some stupid-ass Kama Sutra position, stuck in a fucking Maytag. Somehow I get the door open. I can see Michael standing in the corner with a laundry basket on his head. Michael, help me. Would you shut your mouth? You're gonna lead him right to us. God damn it, Michael. I can't breathe. Stop gasping for air so loud. What the hell is the matter with you? All of a sudden, Steven walks in. He sees my ass getting eaten alive by his dryer like some kind of shitty Goosebumps book. Oh, what the hell is this? I didn't sign up for this shit. So he and my friend David have to pull me out like a couple of drunken Hardy Boys. He still has to be it, right? You guys found him first and he didn't die, so he has to be it. Michael, as soon as I can feel my legs, you're getting stone cold stunner. Do you know that? So needless to say, I had to change my hide-and-seek strategy. So instead of hiding in appliances, I would go to rooms that I wasn't supposed to be in. I went into Steven's mom's bedroom, and I tried to hide under her bed, but I couldn't hide under her bed because there was a box there blocking my way. So I pull it out and take a good look at what it is, and it's some kind of swing for adults. It's a fucking sex swing is what it is. Oh, what the fuck? What is it? What'd you find? Michael, what are you doing in Steven's mom's dresser drawer? I'm trying to hide. What do you think? You know how hard it was to fit in here with all these handcuffs and bottles of lotion? Handcuffs and bottles of lotion? Yeah, and this weird thing that keeps tickling me. Just then everybody else comes in. Dude, what kind of weird circus shit is your mom into? Steven's standing there looking at the box all horrified. Michael's checking under the bed for anything else. Maybe there's monkey bars under here too. So we don't know what to do at this point, so we just slide it back under the bed and hope she doesn't notice. I got a protractor out there trying to get every exact angle right. We're out in the living room trying not to make eye contact with Steven's mom. So are you boys having a good time? Not as good of a time you've been having, apparently. What? Nothing. Yeah, we're having a great time. In fact, I should swing by a lot more often and play hide and seek. What do you think, Steven? Should I swing by tomorrow? Yeah, or maybe you can swing by my house and we can play there. Oh, I get it, because we found that sex swing in your mom's bedroom. Yeah, I'll swing by. I can swing by doggy style if you want. So we line up at the starting line. Everybody in the neighborhood's watching us at this point. Go Tomahawk! Dude, what the hell are we doing here again? I don't know, I'm fucking drunk as hell. Oh, alright then. So we take off, and we are flying down the street. And naturally, I'm beating his ass by a country mile. So to rub it in, I go for another sweet Matt Hoffman triple backflip. But this time I over-rotate and fuck up the landing. I look down, and to my surprise, my fucking arm snapped off at the elbow. Derp, looks like I got you now. Panda boys for life. Well, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let that happen. So once again, like a hard ass, I light up a candy cigarette, and I get back on my bike and ride one-handed. What the hell, one-handed? What, is he a fucking maniac? My dumbass neighbor is about to cross the finish line when all of a sudden, I fly in like a fucking Ninja Turtle and win the entire race. Derp, I lost to the Tomahawk again. So in the end, I won the race, I won the bike, and the legend of the Tomahawk was cemented in history. Michael, my boy, you did it! Get in here, you're gonna get 10 ice cream sandwiches. The end. This weekend I got that rifle, shot my cousin in the back. The following weekend we had a closed casket funeral for him. Now, on one particular day, we were playing capture the flag. And it's important to note at this time, they didn't put the big-ass orange tips on these guns like they do nowadays. Let you know it's a fake gun. No, they just dab a bit of orange nail polish on the end of that bitch, call it a day. And that kind of makes it a little hard for your neighbors to determine if you're outside playing or if you're committing an act of domestic terrorism.
Yeah, hi, 911. There's a child with a deer rifle and he's running amok in the streets.
So I'm sitting there at my base, which is David's front yard. I'm peeking through my scope like I'm about to put Lyndon B. Johnson into office. And I'm on the lookout for David. Now, where's David at? Well, David has ADHD, so he's not at his base, and he's not at my base. Hell, I don't even know if he even knew he was playing at the time. Probably forgot all about it, chasing a butterfly and shit. Now, David decides to walk to one of the busiest streets in the city and wave around what looks to be an automatic assault rifle in the air. Well, imagine David's surprise when about 4 seconds later, a goddamn paddy wagon pulls up in front of him. A bunch of cops pile out. They got their guns drawn on this completely oblivious, attention deficit child. Now, I wasn't there. I was around the block waiting to shoot David in the teeth with my Kennedy killer. But I bet that turd in his pants was massive. Well, it didn't take him long to figure out that David's gun wasn't real. Luckily, he wasn't massacred on the street right there and then. They load his ass in the back of the wagon, like the wild animal that he is, and they pull up to the front of his house. Now, I was there for this part, and I can say for sure that the turd in my pants was massive. One cop gets out and he's like, "Put that goddamn rifle down!" So I threw it like the gun was on fire. Dave comes out of the back of the truck looking like a shitty Dennis the Menace cartoon. The hell do you think you kids are doing?
We're just playing.
Why's that kid wearing that puffy-ass coat? It's 94 degrees outside! David's mom comes running out like they're filming an episode of Law & Order in her front yard. Instead of getting a chance to meet Ice-T, she's got to deal with this bullshit. Now, the cops were really cool about this whole shitty situation. They gave David's mom our arsenal of plastic weapons, and they're all like, "Well, we could have murdered your kid and got away with it, but, well, we didn't, so you're welcome. Why don't you give him a wiffle ball bat or some shit to play with instead? Jesus Christ." So the moral of the story is, don't be a fucking idiot waving a weapon around in the street. Come on, Michael, do it. Don't be a wuss. I dare you to eat this purple crayon as fast as you can.
Fuck you, I'm not a wuss. What's next? I dare you to spit on your own face. Piece of cake, what now? I dare you to shove this Lego piece up your pee hole. I've done it once, I can do it again.
But out of all the dumbass shit that we've seen Michael do, he never really got in trouble for it. That is until one day when Michael was dared to throw an empty Snapple bottle into a busy-ass intersection in broad daylight. Yeah, clearly not a good idea. Like I said, borderline domestic terrorism wasn't off the table in Truth or Dare. And thinking back on it, I don't even think we told him to do it. I'm pretty sure Michael just dared himself like an idiot.
Dare me to huck this Snapple bottle into oncoming traffic?
What? No, Michael, what are you, nuts?
What the fuck?
Now, what followed next was a confrontation with the angriest man that I've ever seen in my short 9-year-old life. This guy runs out into the street, just leaves his car in the middle of traffic, and just starts losing his shit in the middle of broad daylight. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been yelled at as a kid by a strange, angry man that you've never met before, so badly that it caused a little bit of pee to leave your body involuntarily, but it's quite the fucking experience, to say the least. What the fuck did you throw at my Buick?
It was a Snapple bottle?
What are you, fucking trying to kill somebody?
We were just playing Truth or Dare.
Yeah, well, here's the truth for you. If you ever huck something at my car again, I'm gonna burn down your house and kill the fucking family dog. Let me catch your little generic Scottie Pippen ass out in the streets again. I'll punch a 9-year-old. I'm not afraid of jail. So, after that, needless to say, we were done with playing Truth or Dare.
You guys want to go, like, play Duck, Duck, Goose or something instead?
Yeah, let's go fucking play Duck, Duck, Goose.